it's Michelle Wilson, and this is day 4 of our 11-day abundance journey. So welcome. Please say hi as you pop in and post on the comments. So today we are going to start out with just the singing bowl chime to get us centered and grounded. Hello, Kathy. Great to see you. Thanks for inviting so many people to this group. I really appreciate it. Hello, Gina. So all kinds of ways for you guys to win prizes. So hopping on, watching, commenting, following through on the little ideas and suggestions I give you. Hello, great to see everyone. So we're going to start with just a singing bowl sound to get us centered and grounded. I might have to throw a blanket over my parakeet because she was so quiet until I got started. So, all right, here we go. So I invite you to just get centered, feel your body present, and tune into this sound. Let it send any healing waves to you that you need today. Wonderful. Thanks for the thumbs up. We're going to do a guided imagery in a little bit. And first, just to go over a quick review, we've been doing this for several days so far. So the idea of these 11 days, I'm not calling it a challenge because I feel like we have enough challenges in our life right now. And I'm calling it a journey, and every day I'm going to give you some tips or tools, journaling ideas or exercises that can not only expand our awareness of abundance that we already have in our life, but also that we are becoming more magnetic to abundance in all ways. So whether that's with your health, with your relationships, with your clients, with your money, whatever it is, shifting our vibration, shifting ourselves now, even in this present time with crazy stuff going on around us, we can notice more abundance, and the more we're aligned to receive and notice abundance and opportunities, the more we can draw that to us. So it's really quite remarkable. So day 1, I talked about a cool way to shift your brain so you can think outside of the box and be more creative at problem solving, which is really helpful right now. Day 2, we talked about anxiety and what a real thing that is right now, and a beautiful way to release anxiety. I talked about how perfect love casts out fear. I shared a technique that I've never shared before except with my private clients. And then yesterday, we talked about really simple ideas that can boost your serotonin, which helps with your mood. So again, if we're feeling like we're struggling with anxiety or depression when we're in that state, first of all, it doesn't feel good. Second of all, it's harder to see opportunities. It's harder to get motivated to take the actions that will help us bring abundance into our lives. So watch those first 3 videos if you haven't already. And when you do, please comment what you thought of the topic and if you're trying it and what difference it made for you. Okay, so today's theme is going to be all about, oh, hello, my light just turned off. All right. Technical difficulties. And I decided to be upstairs today in my kitchen because yesterday when I did this in my basement, my dog started to come down, chewing on his bone loudly. My other dog came down. They were both in and out the dog door. So challenges of working at home, right? We have all these distractions. Fortunately, my 2 teenagers are usually still sleeping at 11:11. And my husband's working in his office. So I told him, don't come down for just like 15 minutes. All right, so I know we all have similar challenges right now. Today's theme, and we're going to focus on the abundance of wonderful people and supports that you have had in your lifetime throughout your life. And one thing I thought was really cool, I know some of you may be practicing Lent right now, giving up something as a reminder in your Christian faith, before Easter, so giving up something for a while. Oh, Gina, your kids have become completely nocturnal. Yeah, I think mine were up till 4 the other night, just hanging out together and goofing around, and oh well, my son has to get up some mornings at 9 to check in for school. So he gets up and then he'll go back to sleep if he can. Anyway, checking in with remembering how many amazing people you've had in your life. And I was starting to talk about Lent. And many years ago, I had a counseling client who was going to college at a private Catholic school. Her faith was really important to her. And a year after we had ended working together, she sent me a lovely email during Lent. And she said, instead of giving up something for Lent, I'm going to express my gratitude to someone every single day for 40 days. And it was so cool to randomly hear from this lovely person, and that she wrote this really nice long email. So I thought that's great. We talk a lot about how being in gratitude can shift our vibe, can raise our mood, decrease stress, help us sleep, all that good stuff. So specifically today, we're going to focus on gratitude for the abundance of supportive people that we've had in our lives. So I'm going to walk you through a nice little guided imagery. And then you can also feel free to do some journaling later and write a list of 50 people or more. And I would say maybe pick maybe a couple every day while we're stuck at home. We're not spending the same time driving that we were, and some other things. And maybe reach out with an email, a phone call, send an actual card. I know we have plenty of cards and stationery. I don't even have to go out to the store. So to think about that. All right, so join me now for just this centering, grounding exercise. And before I do that, I am going to throw a blanket over my bird so she's quiet for this. I know it's a nice sound because it sounds like spring, but not when we're focusing on something. So I'll be right back. That's my daughter's blue parakeet named Skylar. Anyway. All right, so I invite you to just sit back, get comfortable, close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing that. Notice yourself feeling supported by the furniture. Notice your feet on the ground or wherever they are. And then I invite you to bring your awareness and your attention to your breath. So just noticing what it feels like to inhale. Notice what it feels like to exhale. And then I invite you to think about inhaling calm. Exhale, letting go of any stress or tension in your body. Inhaling peace. Exhale, letting go of any stressful thoughts or racing thoughts. Inhale clarity and focus. Exhale, letting go of any distractions so we can be here now. And as you continue with nice, relaxed breathing, every day we've been taking a moment of silence where we can all send love and healing energy and prayers in any way that you would like to send prayers out around our community and around the entire globe. With anyone who is suffering right now, whether physically, whether emotionally, spiritually, financially, just take a quiet moment to send your thoughts, love, and prayers to whomever you'd like. As we stay in this quiet, meditative state, I invite you to think back to your early days, preschool, grade school, those ages before about 10. And I invite you to think about the people who were important to you at that time, people who made a positive difference, whether teachers, family members. If you were involved in any activities, think of the people that made a difference for you, who might have been encouraging. Maybe even friends your age, really fun to hang out with and made a lasting memory and impression. And now from 11 through about the age of 18, so the rest of grade school, middle school, high school, there may have been some people that weren't that great, but today we're going to focus on those people who did make a positive difference. Maybe a teacher who believed in you. You had coaches or choir teachers or Girl Scout, Boy Scout leaders, youth group leaders. Just reflect back to some of the adults who were influential, but also maybe peers or family members. The abundance of people who had a positive impact, or maybe they were just a handful, but their impact was truly just so positive and made such a big difference. It changed your life for the better. And now how about 18 to early 20s? A lot of us would have been in college or figuring out our careers. Think about that period of your life and the people who made a positive difference. And then throughout the rest of your 20s, maybe some of us got married during that time. Some of you may have shifted careers or moved. Think of the people who had a positive impact on you. Even if it was just for a short time, someone who may have just come into your life to teach you a lesson or to make a positive impression and then they leave. Think of the people throughout your 20s for whom you're deeply grateful. Maybe some people you hadn't even thought about for a while. And then to your 30s, reflect back on what was going on during your 30s, people who came into your life, how they impacted you in a positive way. And we're all at different ages here, but I invite you to take that from, if you're older than 40, take it from the 40s on through until the present time. The abundance of positive experiences with people, moments where you felt loved or appreciated, or maybe that you were making a difference. So just tune in and notice whoever bubbles up into your conscious awareness. More people who have been in your life and made a positive difference. And now I invite you to think about who you'd like to reach out to today. Just a simple text, phone call, email, whatever it is. Who would you like to reach out to starting today? And you can write your whole list and even have a goal to reach out to all of them. And then to take a moment to think about who is in your life now that you know you've made a positive difference for them and how you might want to reach out to check in. And maybe you're making a positive difference just by sending prayers out, just by posting things on Facebook that help us all get a laugh, which is good for our mood. I know you're all making a big difference in the world already. So maybe there's one thing, one person that you want to reach out to that you know could use your special touch. Sounds like my kids are waking up with all the doors closing and opening. And just take another minute to reflect back on all these people. And then I invite you to take a deep, invigorating breath in as you open your eyes and stretch. Okay. So please post in the comments what that experience was like for you, what you're going to do to follow up. Remember, there are fun prizes you can win. Inviting people to the group, watching the short videos that I'm doing, and also posting how you like them. Feel free to also share these videos to your page or to any group that you think would be helpful. And don't forget that the other day I did a really long but power-packed, content-packed workshop on mindset, manifesting, and miracles. So if you have not seen me do a presentation recently where I had the slides and the handouts and all that stuff, I didn't do it with the slides. I did it a little bit more casually and also related everything to this time right now. So definitely go back and watch the replay of that. And in fact, that's going to be the kind of prerequisite or prep work for the Upgrade Your Money Mindset workshops that I'm doing next week. We're going to do them on Zoom so we can interact. Thank you so much, Kathy, for letting me know that it was uplifting. I'd love to see the rest of your comments. I'm sending prayers out to you guys every day. I so appreciate you. So blessings for the rest of your day and the rest of your week, and I hope I see you tomorrow at 11:11. All right, take care. Bye.